Wake up in the morning feeling good right now. I know it, where my joy come from. It's the morning. It's
Good morning, y'all. What's up? Welcome back to another episode of the I'm Up No Excuse podcast. Listen, I know what you're thinking, and I don't need you to judge me. Yes, I'm back outside. That video was very short-lived, but it's only because it actually feels really good out here. It's a little warm, but it's a different kind of hot that I'm okay with this time. I hope that you are doing well. Y'all know how we do it before we get started. Let's breathe. All right. So regardless of where you are, take a second. I want to encourage you every time that when you get up in the morning, you should do these. You should take a second before you touch your phone and technology, and literally take a second. Maybe step outside, put your feet in grass. I don't know where you are, but take a second and breathe. It's so good for you. Deep breathing is so good for you. There's so many health benefits. But anyway, let's get to it. We're gonna breathe four in, four out. Ready? Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more time, breathe in and out. Awesome. I hope that felt good for you as much as it did for me every morning. I think that's important. So this podcast comes by way of me laying my head down last night. This wasn't really my first morning thought, but I woke up thinking about it. So, I guess it still technically count. Just to tell y'all a little truth about myself and how I am the way I am in these days here. I moved, and in my move, I got really discouraged. Although I'm meeting incredible people, I got so discouraged within my music career, within my artist career, that I started to do some irrational things. Those I won't name, but basically it's habits that you get into that prevent you from excelling. And I think it's very important that you remember why you do what you do. You remember who you are through what you do, and remember that just because a scenario change doesn't mean, just because a scenario change or because a circumstance change doesn't mean that you have to give in to it. A couple podcasts ago, maybe a while ago, I referenced something that Earl Nightingale said, where he says, you become what you think about. And it dawned on me last night that there are a lot of times where we will spend more time focused on the problem, knowing the solution, but yet instead of focusing more on the solution, we will dwell on the problem as long as possible. The thing about that is, then you place the blame on your circumstances. Remember, I don't know if I even put this podcast up. I maybe recorded it and held it, but basically, you're the sum total of all your thoughts, right? Your action, your thought and your action goes hand in hand, and one without the other means you remain stagnant, right? So the same is true with a thought. If we know the problem and we know the solution, they both can't go hand in hand, right? You can have a solution to nothing. I don't know, I guess you won't have a solution to nothing if there's nothing to try to solve, but you can have a problem without a solution and you will remain at the problem, and the problem will just seem like it's just continuing to show itself. Why? Because you haven't solved it. And I think that's the same here. So name your problems, then name your solutions. And that gives you the sense of urgency to get up every day to fix, right? And maybe your problem isn't necessarily a problem. Maybe it's something you want out of life. Well, everything in life just has a price on it. Whether that's monetarily or whether that's a relationship thing, everything has a price to it. And when you focus on that price, you can certainly obtain it with said action. All right, that's all I want to talk about. Like I said, as far as the things that I got discouraged about, I learned to approach it from a different way because I was living in a comfort zone. When you live in a comfort zone, there's a guarantee that something's gonna go wrong and you're not gonna do as much as you would to fix it, as if, check this out. Say for instance, you got 30 days to complete a task or you get life in prison. And I'm gonna go as drastic as to say, you gotta pay, let's say for instance, you gotta pay a $10,000 bill in 30 days, or you get life in prison. What you gonna do? You gonna focus on life in prison, or you finna focus on how you about to make the 10K as fast as possible? And I think when we treat life with that same sense of urgency with everything we want or need or aspirations and goals and the things that we feel like will elevate us to a certain point of happiness, whatever the case may be for you, I think if you attacked your day with that same kind of urgency, you will see different results. I'm a living witness of tweaking the certain ways I move in the morning, how I've attracted things. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't gotten in life. There's a specific goal that I'm going for now that I bring up all the time to my friends, but I'm not gonna say here. And gotta go get it. Some stuff went wrong, but I'm all right. I'm not ashamed of it. It is what it is. You know your problem, now get your solution. And then attack your solution with the same sense of urgency as a life or death sentence. Life or death sentence, y'all. But don't stress yourself out. Listen, I am getting ready to hit this gym. The sun is starting to do whatever it's gonna do. Hope that y'all are having an amazing day so far, and I hope that you continue to have a great day. All right, health is wealth. Drink plenty of water, half your body weight in ounces if you can, and start getting some cardio in. Even if you don't like to work out, go for a walk. Start doing this stuff, people. We gotta live a long time because we have a lot we wanna accomplish, right? Bing. Y'all have a good day. No excuses. Yo, if you like that episode, all I need you to do is subscribe, like, and comment. And make sure you share it with somebody because maybe this piece of content could help them. Let's keep it going.